Correct. Early days and all that.
Yeah. How are we supposed to dodge this attack? We're not getting a name on this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do something when it's sucking in the water or something? Oh, wait a second. Maybe... Okay, I think it might have been too late. Yeah, we don't have the actual ability to swim. So we have no real way to dodge it. We can double jump in the water, but we can't actually swim jump.
It feels like we're missing something.
Let's see. Let's see, what if... Okay, that doesn't hit the head. Rock Riot doesn't reach. Spirit of Light. That does hit. But it needs to hit it.
Wait, what about rocks?
I've already tried that.
Oh.
We can't get close enough for that. The cool girls don't need to watch the frogs they kill. Wait, is that thing... Water evasion, defeat Dagon. Okay. But that was very easily cheesed once I thought of that, huh?
I know Dagon in Deep was going to be described as a fishy frogman and all that, but... Yeah, this is taking the description a little bit weird.
Code Morph, a shape-shifting spell that turns the caster into a frog.
Wait, is that what we need to...
I think it might be.
Getting through the small, tight areas.
It's the frog with a book. Yeah, okay, there's the warp. Okay, yeah, that's how we get through those small openings.
Hopefully.
Let's... Okay, we can still jump. So, yeah, we have some areas we can get into. And maybe there is some way to get it to stop with its attack knight. But... Well, this trick worked a lot better. Okay. There's a window there. Okay. And yes, I know we're just going against the escalator there.
I'm gonna pray something happens to prevent them from going nuts. Like, I get this could need some money to pay their staff.
Yeah, it's not the staff that's... It's not the staff they're doing it for, it's the freaking shareholders and management who just wants more money. It's not enough that they get money already. They just want more. And
Greedy. Yeah,
I'd say that's the cancer at the core of every big company. They don't just want money, they want all the money, even if it's literally impossible for them to produce or gain that much. It'll never be enough for those types. So they'll just squeeze a product to get more out of it, and in the progress they'll squeeze it to death, and then complain why they aren't getting enough more money.
Oh, the idiots. I just hope there will be something that happens to prevent it.
Hopefully. But yeah, in the meantime, people are just going to look for a replacement. Or at least a backup.
Which may not exist at the moment to begin with.
Yeah, but people will have a good reason to make one now.
Yeah, but here's also a problem, especially nowadays. It's gonna be tricky to know which one is good or which one is also a scam or whatnot, like.
Okay.
It's gonna be a while.
Come on, twice the effect for 4 times the price.
Yeah, they really don't know how to handle the healing, the price for healing items here. Alright, see you later night.
Okay, see ya.
But yeah, for now, all we can do is hope for the best. Like,
Yeah.
had this could be bought up by Steam, I might have been more hopeful.
Okay, let's see.
But
There is one area in this. We have almost said portrait again. This painting that we should be able to get through now. And yeah, actually, this frog morph will work better. This frog morph is probably the replacement for Puppet Master.
yeah, but hopefully we may have some similar situations like with Unity. But the shareholders actually responded to the backlash.
If they're smart, but
Yeah.
that's sadly a rarity among shareholders. Or at least shareholders you hear about. Okay. There's an area up above here that we should be able to get through now. Okay. Yep. Millikan swords. Okay. There. A sword that sometimes turns those it strikes to stone. Okay. That would be useful against enemies that are weak against stone. And that is all of here explored, I think. Okay, so we can just rush back to the warp room and get out of here. I'm not seeing any areas on the map that have openings left. There could, of course, still be hidden rooms and such, but those are pretty rare. And yeah, the circus one, there's also an area there. Let's see, where exactly was that one? Okay. Yeah, I think it was this one with the circus. We can also get the Virgin Mary statue at tier. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Then we head to the left, head to the upper area. The statue was in the corner around here. In the 3x3 room. Another javelin. And another long spear for us to sell. Okay. Get lost, bozo. Yep, statues. Well, that's pleasant.
Oh dear.
Okay. Now, that gap area was up somewhere in the middle or somewhere.
I just hope whatever happens is that basic functions like we have now will not be locked behind paywall.
Yeah.
That's right. Everything else is the optional stuff that's not important is behind the paywall. Fine.
And
Like,
hopefully they aren't stupid enough to start throttling services and such, like making making voice chat choppier for people who don't pay and such.
This is actually no, I don't think they're allowed to do that, considering Discord is international. AKA, that kind of thing will most definitely be against the law in several countries.
Yeah, but the thing is, stupid CEOs don't care about laws.
But they have started to care more and more. Like, have you noticed that some companies really dislike the EU and all that? They're targeted behind it, but they are being forced to obey EU laws, and for example.
Yeah.
And I just use the EU as an example. So hopefully this EU will realize that there's only a few things they may be allowed to do. And there's also to manage microtransactions more strictly, so that companies will not be allowed to squeeze money out of the customers and such, and even allow people to get the money back regardless if they pay the in-game currency or not.
Another demon infestation. Let's actually see what this does. Okay, it's just straight up a shield of a sorts.
Nice, provided it works.
There.
Sorry, people. I'm kind of in shock, and it's never a fun idea to have to figure out. Oh, it's time to get a new something, whatever that might be.
Another spear to sell. Okay, I think it was somewhere around here. That or more towards the right. Let's see. Probably should have made a more accurate note. At least we have good enough equipment that we don't take too much damage around here.
I'm gonna try to let it go for now. All we need to do is wait and see.
Yeah.
Like keeping a careful eye now then for options might be good, but going all in for a fine option on now might be too early. Since again, they might be heavily restricted.
Holy Veil. Okay, so that's one of the holy appearance items we need. Let's see. Is that better than what we have? Let's see. 3 defense, 8 intelligence. Okay, we're getting that. We're putting that on. That's a good item.
Yeah. Basically, we're saying these people. Don't enter panic mode yet.
Yeah.
But don't let your voices be heard. For some stalkers have been rising up to look up on these things. And have actually voiced concerns. So there are some of the younger stockholders that are actually taking our side because they have seen what happens.
Go. Okay.
But yeah, basically people hope for the best.
I forgot this. I didn't notice that this room has an upper entrance.
Alright.
Okay, that's a lot faster to go around.
I'm gonna try to drop it now before I go into a rambling cycle.
Yeah. Okay, heal up. Okay, I do wonder where the other holy equipment is then. A bit too overeager there. Okay, that also means that we can now get into the clock tower. The Tower of Death, but same. In Castlevania, the clock tower is our Tower of Death. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
We'll probably find a lot more of those spinning platforms in there as well. Alright. I hope at least they don't introduce the petrifying heads until the second half or something.
Was it Medusa Heads the one that did that?
Yeah, but it's the brown ones that do that.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. We even can attack like this. Okay.
Actually, sure. Have the imps done anything against you so far?
They haven't. Well, they haven't been able to catch me yet.
Wait,
So
let's carefully see if they do anything.
okay, so they
They
just
always
charge you here. That is better than stun locking you, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they listen to the feedback.
Yep, there's the blasted petrifying heads. Okay, and those break. No, not too quickly. Okay, so that's there for a safety net at the moment. Okay, not that way. Actually, best to leave Jonathan out of it for a moment. Ah, damn it! Okay. Shortcut there. No, freaking. Okay, now we have to go around again. Okay, that something dropped a whip.
Yeah.
And it despawns. Okay. It was a Medusa head. Medusa whip. 4-star rarity. Okay. XP up. And the full heal, which we can really use in here. Oop. And a new spell. Thunderbolt. Call thunderbolts down from the sky. Okay. Yep. Oh, hello there. Yeah, also, something I learned about Dawn of Sorrow. If you have certain souls equipped together... Oh. They'll actually do... they'll actually enhance each other. So, for example, if you have the soul of this guy and the other one that was a boss in Castle in the Symphony of the Night, they'll actually, they'll actually have a stronger effect.
All right.
Okay. Yep. Oh, there they are. Slagra. Lots of money there. Okay. Yep. Jonathan's stuck on the spikes again. Yep. Yep. Creepy things. Rose Stem Whip. Yep. Okay, let me take a look at that for a sec. Let's see. A thorned whip that requires great skill to use. Okay.
Oh dear.
Immediately the flying armor throws his sword at us again. Yep. Oh, damn it. Okay. I should have suspected that something would happen with those. Seeing as they weren't normal, normal platforms. They were too normal to be normal platforms in the clock tower.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that one took control away for a second there or something. So they can still do that, it's just not their only attack at the moment. Hello again. Yeah, those things are really better used. That spell really is better used just backwards, huh?
Yeah.
That's just funny. What have we here? A blue cape. Let's see. More intelligence. More intelligence, less luck. Let's see. Yeah, we're giving that to you. Oh, we can actually equip that for minus... Let's see, what does that... Okay, it doesn't do anything. Okay, I get the feeling this is going to be another case of Mina's amulet. But instead it's Stella's locket. We need to have that equipped when we fight one of the sisters. Or both of them.
Probably a good idea.
Also probably a good idea to send Jonathan away when we're near these breaking blocks. Boss time. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay, isn't it a bit early to be fighting you? That look you have. I'm assuming you've run into Browner. It's none of your business. You won't escape this time. You do realize there's no connection between myself and Browner, don't you? And yet you still challenge me? If my research is correct, you have a strong desire to see Dracula revived, correct? Even if you're not working with Browner, you still have to be defeated. Challenging me even though you can't use the whip. Utterly absurd. But I'll play with you anyway.
Oh dear.
Go. Freaking sickles everywhere, of course. The fact that we can hit that is probably a good means to... Oh yeah, we need to break that. There, so you can lose the sights for a bit. Yep.
I see it. I see.
Okay, I think that might just be an instant kill.
Oh dear.
Actually, no, that dealt 264 damage. Not sure how much... Okay, it might be. Of course, there's statues of previous bosses around. Okay, it looks like he's practically invulnerable whilst this spell is going on. But if we can get knocked out... Actually, no, it looks like he is just...
I see it. I see your death.
Okay, this weapon does not work against him. Fire? Okay, fire does better. Okay, so he wasn't just immune. Okay. Not immune. Practically immune. Okay, so no physical damage. Let's see. I should check which weapons of Jonathan work on him. Okay. Save that. Spirit of Life is practically ensured to deal a lot of damage to them. Okay. Wait, does the cage itself not deal damage? Oh. Okay, I thought it would. Okay. Let's see. Anything here that deals... Actually need to swap so I can actually see it there as well. Okay. It deals... Oh, Pierce and Slash. Let's see. Yeah, most all of these are going to be dealing physical damage, of course. Bosses are typically immune to petrification.
Yeah, you would expect the Grim Reaper to be.
So let's just grab the most damaging thing. Still only 2 damage. Yeah, this is a fight for Charlotte. Oh, 200 damage. Okay, yeah. Okay, for a second I thought he was... For a second I thought Death was flipping us the birds. Even more sights. Nope. Okay, he's gone Gandalf the Grey. Yes, I could heal, but I kind of want to see if I can beat him like this. Nope. Okay, so we can break out of that. Okay. So, yeah, we just need to spam that spell. Okay. Do we have anything that can give her more intelligence or mind? Yeah, let's go with that. Luck, not really needed. The Holy Veil is about the best we have for her at the moment. Let's see. Nothing better there. And we probably should use something like this as well.